So I got to say from the beginning that I really do like the Honda Pioneer. This is the Deluxe. It's a Honda Pioneer 1005. It's got the 5 seats in it. Obviously, those seats raise up in the back. One of the reasons I got this. I really do love it. I love that I can get my family of 5 in it. It is powerful. It's fun. No complaints in that regard. I mean, I've done tons of work. It's got a dump bed. I mean, everything about it, I really do love. But the reason I'm posting this video is after 2 years, I wanted to give an update on 4 things that I wish were a little better about it, and just to be honest. And one of them is the dump bed. I wish that, if you actually use it and put stuff in it, it's great for light if you have really light stuff in it. But if it's filled up with wood, it's really tough to lift the thing up. It's not assisted at all. And it's really tough because you can on both sides, you got this nice lever, which is also a great benefit to this thing. I've had a Ranger before, a Polaris Ranger, and this was only on one side. But this is on both sides, the lever to lift up the bed and dump stuff out. That's great. No problem there. But it's really heavy, and it's really hard to lift up. Maybe I should do 5, because I had to add this after, hold on one second. After market, I added these extended lines because before this was not flat. See, it's flat now, but before this was raised up a little bit, and that was a little annoying. So I had to, you can get them. I mean, they're cheap. These extra, kind of longer wires here to make this flat. So maybe 5 things don't like, but anyway. And I added this rubber mat, which is a great benefit. Highly recommend this rubber mat in the back because it doesn't allow the dust and, mulch and dirt and everything else to get down into the seats below here. But I wish that was different. Number 2, well, I guess number 3 if you included those extenders back here. Number 3 would be the heat. It gets really hot. Especially for the passengers back here when these seats are raised up below this. It's really hot because that's where the engine is down there. I wish they would put some kind of extra, I don't know, heat shield or something over the engine for the back. Minor thing, not a big deal. Especially in the wintertime, it's fine, but summertime it does get hot, especially if you're traveling any more than 10-15 minutes in here. Number 4, I would say, is the noise. It is loud, especially compared to the Polaris Ranger. I mean, you can hardly have a conversation when you're just driving around in this thing. Again, not a huge deal, but man, it really is much louder than my Polaris Ranger that I had. And then number 5. Thing that I wish was maybe a little bit different about it. So by the way, just recap here. Dump bed, the extenders back here, the heat, the noise, and the last thing is just when you put, it's just a chore to get this into gear. I mean, I've had it for 2 years, just about, almost 2 years, and to get this into gear, you really have to, I mean, I thought it'd break in a lot faster, and I use it quite a bit. I mean, it's every week use, not every day, but at least once, twice a week use around the farm here, and, it just seems like this could be a lot smoother. Especially if you're going from 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive to the 4-wheel drive diff lock. So anyway, those are just Yeah, 5 quick things that I wish were a little bit better. If you're looking at buying and purchasing, those are things just to look out for. I will say, highly recommend the roof and the windshield. And the windshield I just got off Amazon, but super easy. And I'll put a link in the description below about this, but has these air vents here that allow you to get air as you're driving along. Everything else got an aftermarket winch on it, easy to install. It's been a dream. Way more power, I think capability, no issues with the engine or anything like that. Just some small kind of preference things that I wish were a little bit different about this this Pioneer. But I do love it. Don't plan on selling it or anything, but just in case you're looking at purchasing one. All right, hope you all have a great day. See you.